back to Jade Empire! It's go time!
That's it! You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want to go, and we'll set the marvelous dragonfly to flight.
We have what we need. Let's go to the Imperial City. Get all this smoke out of my face.
Good, good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
Yeah, the dragonfly pretty much runs on duct tape and hope. Man, these cutscenes are murder on the ears. I apologize to anyone wearing headphones, which includes myself. And now we start getting into ones that are a little bit trickier, because everything's faster. I mentioned that the spread shot is the best upgrade for your standard shots. You can find additional bullet upgrades. These will actually swap you between double shot and triple shot. I don't recommend them. Unless you just can't handle the button pressing. There we go. Ah! I disappeared. Just blinked out of existence. Hello, rat demon.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
Of course, I am Lawful Stupid, a simple traveler.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. Shaved head, stern features, monk attire. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus Assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
Subtle.
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City.
quick thing about the guards when they gave my description. Yes, they do in fact have a different description for every main character model in the game. It's actually pretty impressive. Forgive me, but I am not sure how to address you.
I understand. Our last meeting was under interesting circumstances. You may address me as Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence.
Ignore the bitch standing behind me who just can't get with the program. Of course, forgive me, Princess.
Somehow I did not expect you to kowtow so quickly. Or maybe I just hoped you wouldn't. I get so tired of fawning servants. That is why I often travel without official escort and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise.
Of course, Princess Leanne. Should we talk elsewhere?
That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire.
Yeah, I gotta go put on her Catwoman cosplay. Of course, Princess, at your convenience.
Very well. We will continue speaking later. I'm sure we both have questions that need answering.
Yeah, like what's wrong with your hair?
My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sunlian requests that you accept this gift. She looks forward to your next meeting.
And we got the Imperial Favor gem. And an autosave. As I recall, this gem is really good. Chapter 3, wherein the Imperial City is revealed, Silk Fox reveals her station, and the Lotus Assassins are infiltrated. The marvelous dragonfly bears you away from Tien's Landing towards the Imperial City. The fall of Gao the Greater and Assassin Lim will have far-reaching consequences, and your enemy will not let your actions go unanswered. Terrible forces gather ahead, and as you draw close, they will leave their mark as surely as you have left yours. And, there's something really, really funny you can do with that, with that interaction with the princess there, if you decide to be rude. We're gonna save that for another time, because I do intend to do another playthrough of this game, way faster, of course, going full way of the closed fist, just being as over-the-top evil as possible, and you'll get to see. It's glorious. But first, let's talk to Black Whirlwind and see what horrible ramblings he has for us now.
What? What do you want?
I'd like to hear more about your past.
Too much talking and thinking can be dangerous, I should know. I remember one cold winter I took a job clearing rats from a local monastery. I was supposed to make sure the pests stayed out of the sacred pools, but hunting rats one at a time is boring work. So I had an idea, a way to catch them all at once.
This one's amazing.
I convinced the monks to give me some of their sacred wine, and I filled the sacred pools. I figured if I could get the rats drunk, they'd be so much easier to catch.
Ah, this should be good.
Nothing happened at first, so I helped myself to the wine. I passed out before the rats came. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by screaming monks and fiery explosions. It was just the rats. The poor furry buggers were just trying to get warm near the monks' fires after their swim in the wine. Not a good combination.
The rats exploded? That's horrible! That is the look of someone who is traumatized. Like, has seen the end of days.
The monks wanted me gone. I might have deserved the blame, but the abbot insisted it was a sign from the gods and closed the monastery. See what happens when you think too much?
That is by far the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Whatever.
Okay, here's something important. At least it should be now.
There is something here. Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind, and the Guardian, he can't hold it back.
No, I will not let you do this. Not now. Meet Yazen.
You can't stop me from being here. I may not be able to leave, but I can talk and see. I see you, mortal. I've been watching you.
What's wrong with your right eye? The red demonic glow keeps going out. You must be the other that I forgot to ever talk to Wildflower about.
I am Yazen, the other of whom Chaika and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body, but this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength, for now at least, and has opened potential doors.
That's right. The Imperial City sucks so bad that it causes demons to spring forth straight through sacred bindings.
I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
What about the girl?
Bah! Who cares about her? She's just another insect. This is about what I can offer you when the time comes. What? No! Chaika! You won't make me go! No!
Wow, oka wunir inatir nofun. Panir shakir wowo sir nikorpak.
You stay below, Yazen. You won't harm this girl or this world. And you, Spirit Monk, avoid him. For the sake of this girl, don't let him out.
I'm sorry. They were fighting again. I'll be alright. Soon. Just give me time and I'll be alright.
Let's see. Nope. But, yeah, Wildflower actually serves as two companions. Both as Chaika, the Guardian, but also as Yazen, who takes the form of a toad demon and is actually really, really good. Like, Yazen kicks the shit out of things. I think he also inflicts poison. In fact, he might be the only follower that can inflict a status effect. Obviously, he is evil. He is hilariously evil.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
What are your feelings on the Imperial City? How powerful are the Lotus Assassins here?
They are as powerful as fear allows them to be. Not the specific information you are looking for, I'm sure, but you did ask about my feelings. If their tactics have not changed, everyone fears them as children fear the shadows, never knowing what might come.
They sound more like outlaws than an arm of the Emperor.
They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's Hand, and he is the will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. Pardon my outburst. Every act of the assassins has the approval of the Emperor. We were supposed to reflect his glory. That is why some actions should never have been ordered.
Are you referring to the incident that prompted your exit?
The Lotus Assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince Qin, spiritual advisor to the Emperor. During and after the attack on Dirge, changes were made. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor faced a new threat, Death's Hand. He assumed command of our order, and we began silencing people. Some were killed only to serve as warnings. Others had done nothing except be near his enemies.
You were ordered to kill innocents? Why even consider it?
I am no stranger to death. That alone is not enough to disturb me. But I see only weakness in targeting innocents, peripheral to the real enemy. Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. Can you see how that shook my faith in the Empire? You seem to see why I had concerns. Perhaps you might understand. I have not said everything, and I have not yet decided if I will. But I see something in you that may set things right. We will see. For now, what else do you need?
That's good for now.
Goodbye.
And we're technically out of time, but we might as well get all these conversations out of the way first. Like, talk to Kang here.
Well, well, is the Imperial City all you expected? It is quite a spectacle compared to the bulk of the Empire. The marvelous dragonfly performed perfectly, of course.
Tell me about yourself. I want to learn more about you.
I found my way to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head. Gao the Greater heard about my inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair. He gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves.
You have a wind map? Where to?
It shows where I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came?
All right, let's go.
Well, let's see then. It must lead to where I was last, which would be the ideal place to go first. Keep an eye out. I don't know why my tracks were covered, but I do tend to incur the occasional death threat. Craters are remarkably unappreciated.
Yep, we're shooting more people. Welcome to the bulk of Kang's side quest.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something. There are memories in the route we are flying. Keep going. I see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out. Almost there. Just a few more pieces to figure out.
That was a lot of boom. And we're done! And for that we get the cloud burst, and I don't remember what that does.
Our flight was great fun. Lots of explosions. But what does it mean? I think it's a clue. I hid something in my head because I was going to lose my memory, I think. One thing for certain, there was no destination. We ended where we began. The route was the important part. Let me show you what it inspired me to make. I'm not sure what it is, but it has a lever on it that is begging to be pulled.
Okay, that should be interesting.
Here we go. And nothing. Right? We're not dead, I think. That is decidedly disappointing. I was expecting something. I must still need a part I can't remember. I need some time to think, to get my brain straightened out. This is most intriguing and infuriating. Give me some time.
You have the resources of the Imperial City at your disposal. Think harder!
You know, it is true that I should be able to find what I need here. Let me rummage through what I have stockpiled. Just a few tweaks. Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things. What's it? I don't remember seeing that before. Just get this last.
Didn't think we did it
There
so
we
fast.
go. It's ready. Now we can finally find out just what it does. After I name it, of course. Nothing works right until you name it. How about the confoundable minutia?
I can dig it. I'm sure that will help. Start it up.
What? No, impossible. I fixed it. I checked everything. It should work. Unless, no, I did that. Oh, where'd the city go?
I told a little bit of a lie, actually.
Well, that was anticlimactic. A flash of light, but no resounding boom. What good is such a light if Earth doesn't meet sky?
Where are we?
What? Oh my. It seems we have transported to a heaven. A strangely familiar one for some reason, but I don't recall ever moving to such a place before.
I like this mode of travel even less than your flying bug-eyed barrel. Besides, any heaven worth visiting should have us knee-deep in wine. Top down.
Let's have a look around.
Good idea. Something about this place makes me want to explore too. I am compelled to step this way. There are gears here that I remember.
Bah, waste of time. Call me if one of these big buckets turns out to be a distillery.
Yeah, this is actually the bulk of Kang's side quest. And it's a fairly important one, as in, will affect the ending important. And you just get some cool swag from it. But unfortunately, we'll have to look at that later, because that's all the time we have for this session. See you next time.